going on, Facebook fam? This is Candace Ivory with Lioness Wealth Therapy, bringing you practical yet proven information to the working class, such as myself and you. Um, Over the past 7 days, we've done a ton. We've learned a lot of information. We talked about objectives and challenges and solutions and how we can eventually build that generational wealth. Today we're going to be a little bit more personal and talk about like 5 critical steps to building wealth and the mindset that we should have in order to get there. So the first thing we need to do, step one is we should be defining what wealth really means to us. You know, we can have the dictionary textbook version of what wealth is, but what do we really feel wealth is? What do you feel wealth is? Because your definition of wealth could be different from mine. So we want to define what wealth means to you. The next thing is we want to decide to be wealthy. You know, the moment you decide to do anything, you're going to change. You're going to do whatever it takes to make it happen. My favorite example is as teenagers, you know, when we had that crush, we would do anything in the world to make sure that we saw that crush or we got noticed by that crush. So what is it that gets you to that type of motivation? You know, you must make a choice to take a chance or your life will never change. So we can hope, we can wish, we can we can talk about wealth all day long, but until we actually decide to go and get it, it'll always remain a dream instead of the vision that we could have. The next thing is planning. You know, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Simple as that. So you need to do the math on what it's going to take to get you to your level of wealth. An example would be like a millionaire. And we're not talking about a multimillionaire. We're talking about a person with just 1 million a year. $1 million. It takes 3 grand, approximately 3 grand per day to be a millionaire. So you do the math on that and determine if you have the vehicle it takes to get you there. Now, sometimes you're going to have to make a few changes with that. You may need an additional vehicle. You may need to change vehicles altogether. And I'm not talking about an actual vehicle. I'm talking about your avenues of income. Will your paycheck get you to becoming a millionaire? Will your 401k mean that you're going to be a millionaire when you retire? Are you investing enough now to reach your destination? Simple as that. That's your vehicle. The next thing is you have to be determined and disciplined in order to execute your plan. Me sitting here daily, doing videos, creating fan pages, creating YouTube channels, creating events here in my city. Those things show that I'm determined to become wealthy, and not only become wealthy, I'm determined to share the information with my community so that we can all eat a piece of the pie. So yeah, you're gonna be tested. And you know what? It's called being strengthened. You know, iron sharpens iron. And because the moment that the moment you decide to improve, that's when you're going to get all kinds of obstacles to come your way, all kinds of naysayers to try to break your spirit. But if you remain determined, if you remain disciplined, eventually those things will fall by the wayside. You know, no one said the path to greatness is going to be smooth. You will have some thorns and some rocks and crosses to bear. But if you're not determined, you'll never meet your goal of being wealthy. So it takes discipline. It takes a plan, most importantly. The next thing is, you have to associate yourself with people who are looking to support and help you. That's one of the major steps of building wealth. Man, I always say you're the average of the 5 people you associate with. You've seen some of my posts that actually say that, some of my videos that say that, and that's because I'm truly understanding the meaning behind that saying. Um, it, I will say, if you're around like-minded people, then you're likely to continue on with your goal because, hey, number one, they're working towards the same thing you're working towards, and you're less likely to feel like the outside crowd. You see what I'm saying? So if you associate yourself with people who have a common goal, then you'll automatically end up distancing yourself from those who don't. So you really don't have to do a lot in that area outside of just continuing to be you, making sure that your purpose is clear and that your goals are common. Um, if you all are basically, if you all or the people that you've associated yourself with have decided what wealth means to you, you decide to be wealthy, you've made a plan to be wealthy, and you're determined and disciplined to be wealthy, then and only then will you absolutely be wealthy. This is Candace Ivory coming from you live with Lioness Wealth Therapy in our Midnight Series, Day 8. I look forward to speaking with you on tomorrow of Day 9, and we'll talk about something new. All right. Thank you.